Temperatures right now certainly aren't wintry at all, but we've already had temps fall into the 20s. As we move toward winter, there is a wide array of watches and warnings and advisories that are gradually shifting to something a little simpler. By the way, there have been no travel advisories officially for 2 decades. Our team coverage continues with Fox 23 certified meteorologist Mike Grogan to explain it all.
We are out with the wind chill advisories and warnings for the upcoming season. That's because they are being replaced. The difference being they used to require a 10-mile-per-hour wind threshold, but it can still be very cold even without that wind, and it would start at -5 degrees. It can certainly be dangerously cold even above that temperature. So the changes coming this way from the National Weather Service is for cold weather warnings and for extreme cold weather advisories as well. There is no wind requirement. That's because we don't need wind to be impacted by the cold. So they're trying to make this more inclusive of the dangers that it can provide for humans and livestock, and it will start at 0 degrees for our area. At least part of the area. Some of us have a different threshold. Let's walk you through it because a cold weather advisory will now be issued if that feel-like temperature, the wind chill, drops to 0 in the highlighted counties. That includes Tulsa and all the points basically south and due east. However, if you live north of Tulsa, because cold weather is a bit more common and more intense, that threshold will be -5. That's when a cold weather advisory will be issued for the counties bordering Kansas, and into Kansas itself, that threshold will be -10 degrees. What about an extreme cold warning? This is replacing the wind chill warning, and the feel-like temperature for this, -10 degrees. That should get your alert going though for sure, because you should be alerted that this is the dangerous type of cold, even more so than an advisory, and that extreme cold warning will also bring us down to -15 north of Tulsa, and -20 will be that threshold for southeastern Kansas. The other change coming our way, it's a subtle one, is the winter storm warning. The threshold has always been for 4 inches of snow, but instead of it falling within a certain window of time, like 24 hours, it could be over the course of 2-3 days, however long the winter weather event lasts, because the impacts are the same, but we will see a winter storm warning issued even if it takes multiple days for that 4 inches to fall, if it's the same single storm system. And it won't be long before we start to see these showing up on our winter weather maps. Back to you.